Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spin Rack. I'm here with my boys, PD and Kyle. We are talking about the new DC reveals, Batman variant covers ahead of movie release. What do you guys think about this? PD, give us your heads up on that, baby.
PD, I mean, they're just variant covers. You want to go through them? I mean,
yeah, let's go through the covers.
What do
I'll
I
pick some
do?
winners. I'll pick some winners and losers for you. For those of you
So
guys,
these are based off of
this is not exactly a comic book hero show, but for those of you guys who decide to speculate, dabble on variant covers, hoping that one of these things is going to hit, and this is going to be worth some money in the future, so you're going to get in low, sell high. This is a show for you. So, without further ado, take it away.
Here we go. We got the first one. What do you say? Batman Killing Time 1.
Is that what? Is that the regular cover? Or just they're just showing the covers.
it's a series called Batman Killing Time.
I do not well, I'm trying to sort out if it's a regular cover. Normally I pass on the regular cover unless it's by an artist that I know and can recognize, and that's not a very dynamic looking cover. So I would pass on that one. But who knows? Maybe somebody likes it.
Okay, here we go. Here's another one.
That looks like, if I'm correct, that looks like Lee Bermejo, artist. It's a little bit lazy for him. It's not like that type of pose hasn't been done before. We've seen the whole thing with Batman standing with the gargoyles. This is actually more like a homage to Jim Lee's cover. You may remember the Jim Lee cover where he does the same. It's an okay cover. If you like Lee Bermejo, definitely worth picking it up.
I don't think that's him. I think it's somebody else. From what I'm seeing, it's Williamson, Kershaw, Molina, Janin, McCraig, and Maury.
Only one of those guys can be the artist, the cover artist.
I know. But I'm just saying, I don't think it's Romeo. I don't think that's him.
So read the names again?
It says Williamson, Kershaw, Molina, Jane, McCaig, and Maury.
I don't know. I'd have to see Bermejo could still be the cover artist.
Yeah.
Even if he's not doing anything with the book. It look from where I'm looking on my phone. Where I'm looking, it looks like Bermejo with the design, but it could not be him. But I'm pretty certain. But I'm still spot on when it comes to the Jim Lee homage.
So hold on one second. So what do you think of the amount of armor on this particular Batman? We've seen that for the very first issue that we just saw before, the Killing Time, which is a new miniseries coming up.
Well, this is Hollywood. This is Hollywood. And in Hollywood, BAT stands for Battle Armament.
What do you think, Petey? You with that or what?
What he said. Like I don't think Batman needs all that armor. So I mean, what more is there to say? They're putting him in Shogun Batman.
He's supposed to have any of that armor. He's supposed to be like really sleek, tricked out, top neck. It was a top level tech. Remember what? Don't you remember when they gave him the new they gave him the new utility belt, and they took away the pockets, and they gave him the little streamlined cylinders, and everything was micro sized, so he could be faster, sleeker, all that type of stuff. They tricked out the Batmobile, made that look cool, and then they decided to make him into a battle armor man over here.
That's what it's been basically been, So
keep going. Here we go. I think we got more.
Oh Lord!
So many of these are multiple covers. So these are not just only one. So this is in Batgirl. So again, the armor is still there.
Yeah, that's awful. Wow. Look how awful that is. Look at the colors. Look at the positioning. No, why would anybody be interested in what's going on with that? That somebody just turned in a cover. What about that says Batman? Why would you think this is Batman? Terrible cover.
That's sort of it's not Mazzucchelli,
No.
but it's sort of in that vein.
That definitely evokes Mazzucchelli. It's definitely Batman Year One-esque with the, they paid really good attention to. I think a lot of comic covers these days are really dark, too dark. They don't play around with the colors much, but this is really suiting. The nice red light, shadow in the back. They give you the visage, of Robert Pattinson without going overboard with it, and still that Batman should look a little he should. I mean, he should look a little bit sinister. Like something's about to happen. Like this guy is, like this creature of the night thing, and they do evoke a lot of. They do evoke a lot of that right here. Definitely Batman Year One-esque.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh wow! The brightest thing here is the light on the car.
Dun, dun,
No, he
dun,
look.
dun.
Look at him. He's right there on top of the car. He looks like a hood ornament.
I'm not seeing this stuff. I see it
Wow.
looks fine. What comic
No,
is that?
look at it. Look how dark that is. There's so little definition
One of
to
them,
it.
it's in the row of these kind of things. I mean, they're not showing the name, but oh god, let's stick with this one for a little while longer. I mean, it has to be variants of the thing, right? Like, what else are these pictures of? You think these are pop-ups? It's no click on there. Morris?
I mean, I think I'm not sure what it is. That's what I'm trying to figure out what comic it is associated with. Or what is the variant of it? So,
Isn't
Wow,
that one is Nightwing.
Man, these are good. Man, these are just getting really. They're just getting blander afterwards. They're all dark. There's no. I mean, the whole idea that the cover's supposed to invite you to want to read what's going on inside, and there's nothing here. I mean, you got this guy over here who's the villain, and then they're trying to do. I mean, they're doing almost traditional art where the biggest thing on the cover is supposed to be the most important thing. So they make Batman the same size as this guy's head. The guy's head, is big, and then they also have the Batmobile, which is if you were to turn it, end to end, is the same length as everything else. Do I want to read this book based on any of this though? It's I don't even know if that's a photo cover.
So this is a different cover. This is I've been reading the Nightwing series, and there's a price on Nightwing's head, and he's basically enlisted the Titans have joined up to help him out, right? And so here, I don't recall in any of the stories so far. This may be a little different that they've included Batman. And I'm looking at the official description. It says Nightwing and Wally West story part 1 of 2. When it's easier to buy bagels as Nightwing than as Dick Grayson because everyone is either trying to get him for his money or kill him for the price of his head. So Alfred died. You guys remember that? And Alfred has basically given his money to Nightwing, which is billions of dollars. Which is wild.
Alfred is still dead? I thought he was back already.
And not Nightwing,
All right.
So his Teen Titan friends are acting as bodyguards, basically. So I'm not. So the cover is a very different cover.
all of them are just variants for the movie? They're just movie variants. They're not related.
That cover has nothing to do with what's going on in the book.
Yep,
the whole idea is like, look, comics are the one thing I understand where you judge the book by its cover. The cover is supposed to pull you in. Do you want to read this book based on that cover?
And then you open the book and it has nothing to do with what's inside the book.
Well, in that vein, the idea is, look, you're still supposed, I mean, this is no different than those books that we would read that were reprints. And they would put new guys on there to do brand new cover art. You didn't know what was there, but you got attracted by the cover.
Right, but the new cover art at least relates to it. So if you go see a Hulk with a new color.
Not necessarily. That didn't always happen.
If you look at the variants, they did, I think Marvel did they took Jim Lee's X-Men cards, and they put them over a whole bunch of different stories just to have some Jim Lee stuff on it. So, it's just something that these variant things do. Sometimes they relate, and sometimes they're just like, hey, this is literally a variant.
Do they end up being valuable when they have no relation to the story?
Of course they do.
So if Alec Ross does a cover, that should be more than enough.
But his aren't.
Alex Ross is hit or miss, to be quite honest. Alex Ross can do a cover and everybody loves it. Alex Ross can do a cover and people act like it never ever happened. Then you got guys like Campbell or Lee. They do covers and they consistently do well with people. So covers, they can do a cover and it has nothing to do with the story. They just do a cover, and everybody loves it. They pick it up because they want it as a part of their collection, or they know that this is a fan favorite artist and the fans are going to want this particular book. I'm just looking at the cover so far, and I'm just like, there's just not a lot there.
Is the guy in the bottom right corner, is that a villain or is that someone else in the story?
Hey, using
I
what you
guess
said,
so.
it doesn't matter. The covers don't
Right.
have to matter.
No, they're the characters from the movie, but which character is that?
Yeah,
Is that Gordon?
yeah.
Penguin?
Oh,
We
Penguin.
see
Thank you.
Bat.
Thank you.
Penguin is in the movie. All right.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, it's the Riddler. It looks like the Riddler's in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the. I mean, again, I'm looking at this cover. You got Batman holding a bat. Holding a bat like it's. Anyway, you got Catwoman over here. I suppose that's the Riddler. The Penguin, like you just said, it's all over the place. Just bad,
Question
bad.
marks below it. You see all the question marks?
Okay, finally, we got some work in here, and we know who the cover artist is.
Who?
Let's save this.
That's Jenny Frison.
Oh, it is? That's who it is?
Yeah, that's Jenny Frison. Recognize her art anywhere. That looks good. That looks good.
It looks like
Well
something
done.
I've done many different times before.
What? Drawing a woman?
And that Catwoman.
Keep
I
your
just did something.
sexist opinion. Keep your sexist opinions to yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. That's a good cover. That's good.
I don't see it. I like the one above it first more than that one.
Because you
See
like
that
discordant
stuff.
stuff. Because you see the world is discordant, and you're going to come and bring order with your totalitarian regime. We don't want it. But right over here, that's good art. That's good art.
Well, you called it. This one is Jenny Frison, and the other one, the early one, is some other guy I don't know. What was it? There's a Batgirl. Is it Batgirl 4? When we were questioning.
That's Batgirl 4?
No, that's Batman 121. Let's see what they say. Killing Time, we saw Batgirl, Detective
Detective
9.
Comics 1065.
Mm,
So it's 1065, yeah.
I'm not sure. They didn't say who the other guy is. I'm not seeing the detective.
What was the issue? What was the issue?
I think it was Batman 1064, 1056. 1056.
That's Detective, isn't that?
Yeah,
Detective,
Batman doesn't go up that high.
So let's go back to this. It's
So it was Detective Comics 10.
This one. 121.
That looks great.
It's Batman 121. Okay.
That looks great.
Killing Time, Batgirls. There's multiple Batgirls. Wow. Detective, Batman Knight.
Yeah. Batman 121. That's C cover, Lee Bermejo.
Okay, there you go. Called it. Called both of them.
All right, yo. So I stand corrected. Cal, enough respect. I give you the happy.
No worries. Not the first time.
Happy hands. Happy hands.
All right, so we've we've looked at.
Wait, before you go, PD. So which one do you think is going to be the most valuable, Cal?
Oh, good question.
Out of these?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. So of the variants, which one do you think will be most valuable?
Jenny Frison.
Why?
She has a good track record, good fan base, and that's the only girl cover there in a field where it's male dominated. Guys are visual, and that's a really nice cover. Jenny Frison covers tend to appreciate in value as well. So you will have guys who are comic buyers like myself who are going to be willing to pick up a copy, 2 copies, 3 copies of this book on the chance that this is going to appreciate in value over Lee Bermejo's.
Are you serious? Go back to Lee Bermejo's thing. That one looks off the chain. What are you talking about?
The other thing is that these aren't going to be the only covers. There'll kind of probably be some store covers as well that'll be rarer. They may be only like some of these covers may only these are going to be more plentiful. You're going to have covers where they're only going to be, there might only be 3,000 covers, or maybe even as little as 250 covers. Those will probably be more expensive and harder to get. You'll have to look for them, but those will definitely appreciate more. But of the ones that just come out and have the cover, just a standard cover price, you can get them from the store. The Jenny Frison cover.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. So we'll definitely take it up. But what about, the Romeo cover? Look at the detail on that, right?
We don't have it on. That is a straight cover homage of which I'm trying to remember which Batman issue it is. I'd have to
Oh
look it
yeah,
up.
okay, yeah. I know what
But
you're talking about.
It's a Jim Lee homage.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the one below it? Go down, Peter.
Oh my gosh, why? You know you're gonna just trash it,
Or it's the father.
huh?
Who's that? Is that Batman? Look at it. Is that Batman or the Ghost Rider? I mean, come on. I mean,
Which
look.
one did you want? That was the one that you want to look at? This one, Mars?
No, the very first one. To go back to the top.
Oh,
the
you're
very
going to
first
the
one.
top. I thought you go down. I'm like, I went down. This guy.
That one looks off the chain. Okay. And the last one, or second to the last, the one with the Batman, which is Harley Quinn 13, that one looks good.
No,
Yeah, the Lee Bermejo, that's an homage. The Lee Bermejo, that's an homage to Batman 6. The Lee Bermejo is an homage to Batman 608, the second printing.
Mm-hmm. All right, we did it.
It's done. So yeah, if you want to go, you want to throw some money into a book you think is going to have some legs, go after the Jenny Prism one. Otherwise, what can I say? You're shooting in the dark.
Okay. So hey, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, spin a rack.
Out.
Which cover was the Jenny Prism?
That
Catwoman.
Catwoman. It's on her. It's on her Instagram.
Yep, Catwoman 41.
Are you still recording, Petey?
No, I'm